Today's show and the following message are brought to you by Trevitt Hill. Cannabis investors expect big returns from the companies that they invest in. Unfortunately, not all cannabis investments succeed. Trevitt Hill's management team works with investors to help turn around, or in some cases purchase, their underperforming portfolio companies. To learn more, go to trevithill.com.
So stage 2 for Kannabi is going to be basically becoming a one-stop shop for cannabis users and enthusiasts. So not only do we want to offer them great, credible news and entertainment content, but we want to really offer them much more.
It's the MJ Bulls Podcast, a show about raising cannabis capital. I'm Dan Humiston, and on today's show, how knowing the pulse of the industry helped this young cannabis entrepreneur create an industry information hub. Today in the Raising Cannabis Capital series, we are joined by Garrett Olano, the CEO of Kannabi. Garrett, welcome to the MJ Bulls Podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for this.
You know, I'm on the Kannabi website right now, and it is truly an information hub for everything cannabis. I mean, there are stories about cannabis culture, cannabis food, cannabis news. You have videos on here. Tell us the Kannabi website got started.
Yeah, great question. So how we got started was started a page back in the day called WikiWeed, and noticed that there was kind of a need for cannabis information and cannabis entertainment kind of combined on one platform. And eventually it kind of led to Kannabi, which we then started hosting an array of both informational and news and entertainment content just to kind of help educate people on the cannabis industry and industry updates.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, as we're talking, I'm bouncing around here. You know, there's a ton of stories on here. Some of them you write, it looks like. And then some of them, I don't know if you have other writers for you. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So we actually have a few contributors who contribute, and I'm one of the writers myself. And just kind of us three kind of contribute and pump out the content on a daily basis.
So you take an art, like a story, like right now I'm reading the story about Walgreens responds to CVS by selling CBD products in 1,500 stores. Now, that's a national story. Now, do you take that and you analyze it in your report?
Exactly. So we'll kind of put together a few credible sources, kind of read over the data, and then kind of come up with our summary, and then we kind of post it up.
Oh, I see. And you do that same thing for food reviews too? Is that how it works with the food?
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Tell us about the business model on a cannabis information hub website. How do you make money on this? How do you monetize it?
So monetization is actually something that we just started on. And we started on it about a month ago. And we basically just host simple ads from Mantis advertisements. And that's how we started generating small revenue for the website. And before then, we were purely just an educational site.
Okay. So if an advertiser wants to reach all of your viewers, they just buy an ad and it shows up when people click on some of the stories.
Exactly. And then we also offer some other revenue streams, like we'll create an in-house video for you, or we'll put you in an article and things of that nature.
Oh, okay. I want to take a minute to remind all of our listeners about a new podcast produced by MJ Bulls Media. Hemp Barons is a weekly show about the companies, products, and entrepreneurs who are using this amazing plant to create and improve the products we use every day. You can listen to Hemp Barons every Tuesday on Apple iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. So you've been bootstrapping it up till now. You've financed, I mean, it's a tech, you're really a tech company, but you haven't had any investment whatsoever. You've pretty much financed this yourself?
Yes. I got small funding from a family member, and it was a funding of $5,000, and we just used that to basically fund us up until now.
Holy
and
cow.
Everything is thus is just been organic.
Wow. I mean, it's a big accomplishment because, like I said, this is a very comprehensive website. There's a lot of content on here. Can't even imagine how much content is on this site, but there's a ton. Well, moving forward, what's sort of stage 2 for Kannabi?
So stage 2 for Kannabi is going to be basically becoming a one-stop shop for cannabis users and enthusiasts. So not only do we want to offer them great, credible news and entertainment content, but we want to really offer them much more. So kind of services, like dispensary locations, doctors, kind of just everything you would need in one simple platform.
Okay. Well, in order to do that, it's going to take more than the $5,000 investment. So,
very true.
So you're in the process of raising money. Can you tell us a little bit about your capital raise?
Yeah, definitely. So right now we're looking to raise anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000, and in exchange for that, we're looking to give away about 15 to 25% equity.
Okay. And if people, I see on your website, there's a tab that actually says invest. So if somebody wants to reach out to you to talk about being involved with your organization, probably the best way to do it is just go right on your website, the Kannabi.com website. And Kannabi is spelled Kannabi, Kannabi. And just click on the Invest Now.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. We'll also have all of Garrett's information on the MJ Bulls website, along with Kannabi's web address and more information about their company. So, Garrett, it's been great talking to you about this. It's an exciting project. I mean, for only being out of school for a couple of years, you are on a roll right now.
Thank you very much, Dan. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm anxious to see how stage 2 plays out, but I think you're really onto something. I'm going to read some of these articles when we hang up.
Thank you. Sounds good.
So let's stay in touch, and good luck.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And thank you again for having me on, Dan.
You're welcome. Just a quick reminder that you can become an MJ Bulls member for just $4.99 per month and enjoy exclusive access to companies' pitch decks and the MJ Bulls Cannabis Capital Directory. Join today at mjbulls.com. Thanks for listening to the MJ Bulls podcast. To learn more about today's guest or to become a guest, visit our website at mjbulls.com. Today's show was produced by Bumminant Media, with original music composed by Jamie Humiston. I'm Dan Humiston, and you've been listening to the MJ Bulls Podcast.